Today on Big Boy Travel, we're at the Christmas Market in Rothenburg, Germany, to show you some insider tips, the must-try foods, and the best things to do at this amazing festival. The Christmas Market in Rothenburg is one of the oldest in Europe, as it was started in the 1400s during the village's golden age. This is also our favorite Christmas market to visit in all of Germany, because it is set inside one of Europe's best preserved medieval towns. While most Advent markets in Europe are called Christkindl or Christ Child markets with a golden angel as their mascot, in Rothenburg it's known as the Reiterlesmarkt after the famous Rothenburg Rider. Once considered a feared horseman figure, the Rothenburg Rider has become a beloved ambassador for Christmas over the centuries. We will cover more of the market's history later in this video, along with insider tips for attending the festival, all of the must-try foods, and the details on the can't-miss activities that happen during the Rothenburg Christmas Market. You can also find a companion guide to this video on our website, bigboytravel.com, which has free walking tours you can follow and advice for planning your trip to Rothenburg. From Asia to America, people from all over the world travel to experience the magic of the Rothenburg Christmas Market. What do you think about Rothenburg and the Christmas Market?
I love it here. I want to come here every year with my family. The best place in the entire world.
And where are you from?
New York City.
Nice. So Sandra,
because we're here for 3 days.
you like Christmas more than anybody. What do you think so far?
Oh, I'm in love. I am in love with this place. But how am I going to have time to go in every shop and every stall in 3 days?
To make sure you can enjoy the Rothenburg Christmas Market as much as these people did, we're going to cover some of the very important tips you need to know for planning your visit, and then show you the top things to do and see at the festival. Our number one tip for attending the Christmas market is to book your hotel far in advance. Staying here overnight is the best way to fully enjoy the atmosphere, the after-dark activities, and have flexibility in your daily schedule. Because Rothenburg is small, it has a limited supply of hotel rooms, and you may find yourself sleeping in a village 10 miles away if you don't plan ahead. To help you choose the perfect place to stay, make sure to check out our guide covering the best hotels and guest houses in Rothenburg. After you have your hotel sorted out, you also need to consider how to dress and pack for the weather at the Rothenburg Christmas Market. You may be surprised that it isn't very common to have snow during the festival, as most years you're actually more likely to have rain. During the Rothenburg Christmas Market, the average temperature will be around 40 degrees Fahrenheit during the day and 32 degrees Fahrenheit overnight, but it will likely feel much warmer with all the walking around and the hot drinks you'll be enjoying. Most years you can save precious space in your suitcase by leaving your snow pants and bulky winter boots at home. Instead, focus your packing on functional layers and lightweight hiking boots that are insulated and waterproof. We cover a lot more packing list tips on our online Rothenburg Christmas Market guide, but two small things that are a must would be a compact travel umbrella and disposable hand warmers. There are also numerous market stands in Rothenburg that sell high-quality wool hats, gloves, and coats, which all make for great souvenirs. Armed with a few tips, now let's check out the top things to see and do at the festival. The number one thing to see at the Rothenburg Christmas Market is the beautiful town itself, which acts like a living Christmas village. Thanks to how well preserved it is, medieval Rothenburg oozes holiday spirit 365 days a year, and during the festival it feels like it's the set of a Christmas movie. You'll soon realize why Rothenburg was used as the inspiration for a number of Walt Disney films. Visiting Rothenburg will seem like you have stepped inside a giant holiday snow globe filled with multicolored, half-timbered houses which are meant to be on a postcard. The unreal atmosphere created by the magical village is an attraction all its own, and it really helps set the Christmas market in Rothenburg apart from some of the other famous ones in Europe. In addition to its beauty, Rothenburg also has an abundance of year-round Christmas stores, which helps to make the holiday market shopping extra enjoyable. Instead of cheap knick-knack souvenirs like in some other cities, you'll be able to find high-quality gifts in Rothenburg to suit nearly any budget.
This is my new nutcracker. He's an Albrecht, and I can't wait for him to come home.
The most popular items at the market are the handcrafted Christmas ornaments and the knit clothing, including cozy winter hats. There is even a hidden workshop in Rothenburg which we cover on our online Christmas market guide, where you can see the artisans live at work carving detailed handcrafts. In total, it can take you a couple days to get through all of the different market stalls, but some of the best souvenirs may actually be the collectible Gluhwein mugs that you get when you order a warm mulled wine. We'll talk about the delicious Gluhwein and other must-try foods at the market later in this video. If you want to take your shopping experience to the next level, then you need to visit Rothenburg's multi-level Kathe Wohlfahrt Christmas store, which contains the largest collection of ornaments in Germany. You won't be able to miss the Kathe Wohlfahrt store thanks to its iconic red gift hauling truck parked out front, which is tons of fun to take photos with. The front door is also guarded by a colorful life-size nutcracker, which is fitting since they carry over 200 different models of nutcrackers in the store. The interior of the main Kathe Wohlfahrt store is designed to look like you are walking in a Christmas village with houses as display cases, while the painted starry sky ceiling hangs above you. Spread across 3 floors, there's a staggering 16,000 square feet of retail space inside the Kathe Wohlfahrt store, selling almost any Christmas item you can imagine. Roaming the huge store for the festive atmosphere is almost as fun as the shopping. Just make sure to get here early in the day if you can, as long lines can form to get in by the afternoon. Sitting above the main Kathe Wohlfahrt store is the huge German Christmas museum, which covers hundreds of years of holiday history. At the interesting museum, you can learn about the origins of modern Christmas, including costumes, the evolution of decorations, and details behind some of the most famous folklore. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel for free to see a complete tour of the Kathe Wohlfahrt store and Christmas museum. In between your shopping, make sure to sample all of the must-try traditional food and drinks at the Rothenburg Christmas Market. You will be tempted by the smells of gingerbread along with roasted candy nuts, but the most popular item is the warm mulled wine made with fruits and spices, known in German as Gluhwein. While red is the most traditional, in Rothenburg they also specialize in local white mulled wine called Weisse Gluhwein. Whether you get Gluhwein, hot chocolate, or non-alcoholic Kinderpunsch, the coolest thing is that you can keep your collectible mug as a very inexpensive souvenir because a deposit fee is included in your first drink purchase. We try to collect mugs from all of the markets we go to, as they also make excellent gifts. While they carry everything from cookies to traditional spatzel noodles, our favorite thing to eat from the outdoor food stands is an 18-inch long hot dog in a bun known as a Franconian fire sausage. These grilled sausages are enormous, and as you can see, they're almost as long as your arm. They are huge and kind of silly, but for the photos alone, these giant sausages are wonderful. Another local sausage variation is the Rothenburg style, where you get 4 short links served on a bun. Not to be overlooked, the most iconic food item in Rothenburg are the Schneeballs or snowball pastries, which have been made locally since the 1700s. Either glazed or covered in powdered sugar, these baseball-sized round treats can be like a dry cookie but are a great novelty to try. Near some of the Schneeball shops are confectionaries where you can watch handmade treats being created, and there are even some special cooking classes that you can sign up for during the Christmas market. We cover all of the must-try foods on the Rothenburg Christmas Market section of our website, bigboytravel.com. We also have a complete guide and videos covering the best restaurants to visit in Rothenburg. These restaurants can be a great break from being outside, plus you can sample signature Franconian and Bavarian dishes. Among the restaurants in Rothenburg, the Imperial Kitchen Master becomes extra magical during the Christmas market. They have a huge patio that becomes a winter wonderland as it's turned into an outdoor Gluhwein garden. We love to visit this patio any time of year, as it's an excellent place to grab food or a drink while taking in the gorgeous views of the neighboring St. James Church. In the evening, the outdoor Gluhwein garden becomes really romantic with mood lighting and open campfires, which makes it one of the best places to relax in Rothenburg. The indoor dining areas at the Imperial Kitchen Master are also very wonderful, but can require a table reservation in advance during the Christmas market as it's one of the most popular places to eat in town. In addition to being one of the top restaurants, you can find the Imperial Kitchen Master on our guide covering the best hotels to stay at in Rothenburg. Only steps away from the Imperial Kitchen Master restaurant, you can find the St. Jacob's Church, which is one of the main locations for live music performances during the Rothenburg Christmas Market. Typically, the church has 30-minute organ performances on Saturdays, as well as various choir and orchestra events throughout the holiday festival. Even outside of performance times, the church pews are a great place to rest your feet and warm up, and you can explore the famous altars, including a couple carved ones by the medieval artist Riemenschneider. We cover many interesting details about the St. Jacob's Church in the self-guided Rothenburg walking tour that is available for free on our website, bigboytravel.com. Another great place to rest your feet and hear some music is at the Hotel Eisenhut, which has daily coffee and live piano sessions, plus it's one of our favorite hotels in Rothenburg. While Santa Claus has official visits at the festival, you can also find him joining in on the music scene all around the market with a vintage organ cart. The most consistent place to catch live music at the festival is in Market Square, which has brass band performances 1 to 2 times a day. You can even get interactive with some of the musical events in Market Square, including a number of times where the choirs will ask you to join along with them in some caroling. The choir also performs in Market Square during the official grand opening ceremony on the opening Friday evening of the Rothenburg Christmas Market. Visitors funnel into the square to see the Rothenburg Rider appear on horseback and to hear from the Lord Mayor. The excitement of the opening ceremony builds as the giant Christmas tree is lit, while the choir and youth orchestra fill Market Square with lots of music. Other events in Market Square during the festival include the Children's Lantern Parade, the hourly Meiste Drop reenactment on the Council Drinking Hall, and the Living Advent Calendar on the facade of the massive Town Hall. The Living Advent Calendar is often overlooked by tourists, but it's actually really cool to see. Each evening during Advent, a new decorative window pane on the front side of the Town Hall is lit up to help count down the days until Christmas. The daily window lighting is also accompanied by joyful music. Another one of the top things to do during the festival is to climb the huge watchtower at Rothenburg's Town Hall for a dramatic vantage point over the Christmas market. You'll enter the Town Hall in the yellow Renaissance portion facing Market Square and work your way up to the top of the tower on the older white half of the complex. At nearly 200 feet tall, this mighty tower gives you a bird's eye view of the entire town and once served a vital function in protecting the village. In medieval times, the watchman could not only look for fires, but also other dangers, and could communicate by line of sight to dozens of other towers around Rothenburg. Climbing the 220 steps to the top of the watchtower is well worth it for the views of Market Square, the village, and the surrounding countryside. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as we will have a longer video showing you what to expect during the Town Hall tower climb. If you are unable to trek to the top of the main tower, you can still get a sneak peek of the stunning view from the 3rd story of Rothenburg's Town Hall. In addition to the self-guided Rothenburg walking tours that are available for free on our website, there are also exciting themed tours offered by local guides almost every evening during the Christmas market. The most popular guided tour is led by the humorous and very insightful Night Watchman. During the tour, you will hear the Night Watchman's tales about medieval life in Rothenburg. The Night Watchman tour is one of the most memorable experiences in all of Germany. Equipped with a lantern, a horn for alerting the residents of trouble, and a battle axe, you'll stroll the town's historic streets together. There are a number of other tours during the Christmas market, and we also really enjoy the ghost tour run by the town executioner. Although it's lesser known by tourists, the executioner tour is great as you get to learn about the daily life of this feared profession. We love how many of the stories cover crime and punishment, which is a must if you're also visiting Rothenburg's famous Medieval Crime Museum. Not only does the Medieval Crime Museum coordinate very well with the Executioner Tour, but it's also our favorite museum in Rothenburg and a great place to take a break from the winter weather. Other places to get a break from both the weather and the tourists during the Christmas market include the historic dungeons, the Rothenburg City Museum with Germany's oldest kitchen, and the ramparts of the medieval town wall. We have a complete guide on the city wall walk on our website, and we love that you can stroll it for free 24 hours a day. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for free to see even more upcoming videos from Big Boy Travel. Also make sure to check out our website where you can find a complete guide on the Rothenburg Christmas Market, plus a lot of great travel information to help you plan your visit. Thank you again for watching and subscribing to our YouTube channel. We'll see you again soon.